Seniors, listen up. Scammers are getting smarter every day. Now I know what you're thinking. Tom, I've been around the block a few times. I know a scam when I see one. And I believe you. You've got wisdom, you've got experience. But these folks, low down, no good scammers, they spend all day, every day, cooking up new ways to trick good people like you. They're professionals at being crooked. They don't have a conscience. They don't have no morals. All they want is to get their hands on your hard-earned money. The money you worked your whole life for. So today we're gonna turn the tables on them. We're gonna shine a big, bright spotlight on their dirty little tricks. Today we're exposing the top 10 scams targeting seniors so you can stay safe. We're gonna arm you with knowledge because knowledge is power. I want you to be the most powerful person in the room when one of these fools comes knocking on your door or ringing your phone. This ain't about scaring you. This is about preparing you. It's about making sure your nest egg stays your nest egg. My goal here is simple. I want you to watch this, learn this, and share this. Let's make sure you and your loved ones don't fall victim to these heartless schemes. We're a community. We gotta look out for each other. So pull up a chair, get comfortable, and let's get into it. We're gonna make sure the only one getting played is the scammer who tried to play you. Let's go. All right, let's start with a big one. The Medicare and health insurance scam. Now these folks are bold. They'll call you up sounding all official, all professional. They'll say, "Hello, Mr. or Mrs. So-and-so, I'm calling from the Medicare office." They might even have a little bit of your information already, like your name and address. They'll tell you you're due for a new card, or you're eligible for some amazing new benefits, or there's been a problem with your account. It sounds important, right? It sounds like something you gotta handle right now. But here's the hook. To fix the problem or to send you that new card, they'll say they need to verify your information, and that's when they ask for it. Your Medicare number, which is your Social Security number. They might ask for your bank account information to set up direct deposit for new benefits. They'll create a sense of urgency. They're preying on your fear of losing the health care you depend on. It's a low-down, dirty move. Let me be clear, crystal clear. Medicare will almost never call you out of the blue to ask for personal information. They just don't do business that way. If they need to contact you, they will send you something in the US mail. So if you get a call like this, don't give them nothing. Not your name, not your number, not your favorite color. You just hang up that phone. Don't even say goodbye. Click. That's the sound of you keeping your money and your identity safe. Next up, we got the classic phone call scam. This one's been around, but these scammers keep finding new suits to wear. One day they're the IRS, the next day they're the Social Security Administration. You'll get a call. Sometimes it's a real person. Sometimes it's one of them robocalls with a spooky computer voice. The message is always the same. You're in trouble. The IRS says you owe back taxes. They're coming to arrest you if you don't pay up right now. Or the Social Security Administration says your number has been suspended due to criminal activity. They sound so serious, so threatening. Lawsuit, warrant, asset seizure. Their goal is to get you so panicked that you don't think straight. They'll tell you the only way to fix this is to send them money immediately. And they're specific about how they want it. They'll tell you to go buy gift cards. Apple gift card, Google Play gift card. Read them the numbers over the phone. This next one, it breaks my heart because it preys on loneliness. It's the online romance scam. Scammers go on social media sites or dating apps. They create these fake profiles. They'll steal photos of attractive people. A handsome man in a military uniform, a beautiful woman who says she's a doctor working overseas. They find you, they start talking to you, and they are charming. They'll send you poems. They'll tell you you're the most wonderful person they've ever met. They'll talk about your future together, about building a life. They build this deep emotional connection over weeks, sometimes months. You start to feel like you really know this person, like you're falling in love. You talk to them every day. They become a part of your routine. You trust them. And just when they have you hooked, the emergency happens. Their son gets sick and they need money for a hospital bill. They get stuck overseas and need money for a plane ticket. They have a business deal that went bad and they just need a little loan. It always starts small. But once you send money once, they'll keep coming back for more with bigger and sadder stories every time. They'll drain your bank account and your retirement savings, all while promising you a future that is never, ever going to happen. The number one rule, never, ever send them money. If they ask, that's the biggest red flag in the world. A real relationship isn't built on wire transfers and gift cards. It's just not. Now let's talk about your computer. For a lot of us, These machines are still a little bit of a mystery, and that's what the tech support scammers are counting on. This scam comes in two flavors. The first one is a pop-up window that suddenly takes over your computer screen. It'll have flashing red letters and maybe a loud beeping sound. It'll say something terrifying like, "Warning, your computer is infected with a virus." It looks like it's from Microsoft. It looks like it's from Apple, but it's not. The second flavor is a phone call out of the blue. Someone calls, claims to be from a well-known tech company, and says they've detected a problem with your computer. They'll sound very convincing and use a lot of technical jargon to confuse you. In both scenarios, their goal is the same: to get you to give them remote access to your computer. They'll walk you through the steps to let them in, saying they need to run a diagnostic or remove the virus. Once they're in, they've got you. Once they have control, they'll pretend to find all sorts of problems. Then they'll demand payment to fix them. They'll ask for hundreds of dollars for useless software or a bogus protection plan. Even worse, while they're in your computer, they can install actual malware to steal your personal information, like your online banking passwords and credit card numbers. Remember this: legitimate tech companies will not contact you first. They will not call you or send pop-ups telling you there's a problem. If you see one of those pop-ups, just turn your computer off. Don't call the number. Who wouldn't want to win the lottery? A big pile of cash, all your worries gone. Well, scammers know that, and they use that dream against you with the lottery and sweepstakes scam. You'll get an email, a text message, a letter in the mail. It'll have balloons, confetti all over it saying, "Congratulations, you've won the Mega Millions sweepstakes," or "You're our grand prize winner of $2.5 million and a new car." It looks official, it sounds exciting, and for a second you let yourself believe it could be real. The message will tell you all you have to do to claim your prize is pay a small fee. They'll call it a processing fee, insurance, taxes, just a few hundred, maybe a couple $1,000s. And when you're looking at a multi-million-dollar prize, what's a few $1,000, right? That's the trap. They'll ask you to wire the money or send it in the form of a cashier's check, or you guessed it, gift cards. They'll tell you to act fast before the prize expires. Here's the stone-cold fact of the matter. You never have to pay money to receive a prize you have legitimately won. Ever. It is illegal for a real lottery or sweepstakes to require you to pay a fee to collect a prize. If they ask for money, it's a scam. 100% of the time. Don't send them a penny. And think about it. Did you even enter this contest? You can't win a lottery you didn't buy a ticket for. So if you get a message saying you've won something you never entered, you haven't won anything. You've just been targeted by a scammer. Delete the message and move on. This one is maybe the cruelest of them all, because it messes with your family. It's called the grandparent scam. Here's how it works. Your phone rings, maybe late at night to catch you off guard. You pick it up. A young voice on the other end says something like, "Grandma, it's me." They sound upset. Maybe they're crying. You'll say your grandchild's name Joey. Is that you? And just like that, you've given them the name they need. "Yes, Grandma, it's Joey," they'll say. Then comes the sob story. "I got arrested. I was in a car accident. I'm stuck in another country. I lost my wallet." The story always ends with them begging for money. But there's a catch. "Please, please don't tell Mom and Dad. They'll be so mad at me. I'm so embarrassed." Urgent plea for money plus secrecy equals sign scam. They're isolating you, cutting you off from people who could confirm the story. They'll ask you to wire money directly, or they'll put another person on the phone, someone pretending to be a lawyer or a police officer. They give you instructions on where to send the cash. They need it right now before it's too late. The urgency and the emotion are designed to make you act without thinking. Take a deep breath, hang up the phone and call your grandchild directly on a number you know is theirs. People are good. When disaster strikes, a hurricane, an earthquake, a wildfire, good people want to help. Scammers take advantage of that goodness. This is the charity scam. Right after a major tragedy makes the news, fake charities pop up out of nowhere. They create websites that look real. They send emails with heartbreaking pictures. They call you on the phone, soliciting donations. They use names that sound very similar to real charities. For example, American Red Cross versus American Red Cross Relief Fund. It's close enough to fool you if you aren't paying attention. They'll pressure you to donate right away. They'll ask for your credit card over the phone or send you to a website to enter financial info. Not 1 cent reaches the real victims. So how do you give from the heart without getting taken? First, never donate under pressure. A real charity will accept your gift tomorrow. Second, don't click links in unsolicited emails or texts. Type the charity's name directly into your browser. Third, use Charity Navigator or use the BB Wise Giving Alliance. Check a charity's legitimacy on Charity Navigator or BBB Wise Giving Alliance before donating. These sites vet charities so you can see legitimacy in spending. Be generous, but be smart. You've worked hard your whole life to build a nest egg. You want that money to grow, to provide for you in your retirement. Scammers know this, and they come at you with the fraudulent investment scam. They'll contact you with an exclusive or once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It could be anything: real estate, precious metals, cryptocurrency, a hot new tech stock. They'll promise you the moon. They'll talk about guaranteed high returns and zero risk. Those are the magic words right there. These con artists are slick. They might host a free seminar. They might even offer a free lunch to get you in the door. They'll show you fancy charts and graphs. They'll use testimonials from satisfied clients who've made a fortune. They create an illusion of wealth and success. They'll pressure you to act fast. They want you to make an emotional decision based on fear of missing out, not logic. Let me tell you something I know for a fact. In the world of investing, there is no such thing as guaranteed high returns with no risk. It does not exist. The higher the promised return, the higher the risk. That's just how money works. Before you invest a single dollar with anyone, especially someone who contacted you out of the blue, you need to do your homework. Check with an independent financial advisor you trust. Check the credentials of the seller with the Securities and Exchange Commission. Check your state's securities regulator. Don't let the dream of getting rich quick turn into a nightmare of losing it all. This scam often starts with a knock at your front door. It's the home repair scam. A guy will show up unannounced, maybe in a pickup truck. He'll say he was just doing a job down the street and he noticed something wrong with your house. "I saw you've got a few loose shingles on your roof," he might say. Or, "I can tell you've got a problem with your driveway." He'll offer to fix it right then and there for a special low price. He'll sound friendly and helpful. He'll point out a problem you never even knew you had. He might offer a free inspection. Surprise! He'll find a whole mess of things that need fixing immediately. The pressure is on. He'll want you to pay in cash up front before he starts. If you agree, one of a few things will happen. He might take your money and you'll never see him again. Or he'll do a shoddy, low-quality job you'll have to pay to fix later. Or halfway through, he'll discover a much bigger problem that costs a lot more. Here's the rule for your home. Never hire a contractor who shows up unsolicited. Never. If you need work done, you be the one to make the call. Get recommendations from friends. Get recommendations from neighbors you trust. Get at least 3 written estimates from different contractors. Make sure they're licensed. Make sure they're insured. Check their references. And never ever pay the full amount up front in cash. A legitimate contractor will have a clear payment schedule and a written contract. Don't let a smooth-talking stranger turn your home into his personal ATM. Prescription drugs can be expensive. There's no doubt about it. Many seniors look for ways to save on meds. Scammers know that. Which brings us to the fake prescription drug scam. You'll see ads online. You'll get spam emails. They tout deep discounts, no prescription required. It feels like a lifesaver. But many of these pharmacies are not legitimate. They often operate illegally from other countries. When you order, you don't know what you'll get. A sugar pill that does nothing. A pill with the wrong dosage. Too weak, or a pill that's dangerously too strong. Or a counterfeit drug with toxic ingredients. Drywall, rat poison. They're stealing your money and risking your life. Talk to your doctor. Talk to a trusted pharmacist. There are legitimate discount programs. Make sure online pharmacies are US-based and licensed by the State Board of Pharmacy. Only use pharmacies that require a valid prescription. Don't let cheap deals cost you your health. Your health is your wealth. And there you have it. 10 of the dirtiest tricks in the book that these scammers are using to go after our seniors. Now, I know that was a lot of information, and some of it is downright scary. But my purpose here today was not to scare you. It was to arm you. It was to give you the knowledge you need to recognize a scam from a mile away and shut it down before it even starts. These con artists rely on you being caught off guard, on you being too polite to hang up the phone, or too trusting of a stranger. But now you know what to look for. You know the red flags. The most powerful thing you can do right now is to pass this knowledge on. Share this video with your friends and family. Let's keep our seniors safe. Talk to your parents, your grandparents, your neighbors, your friends at the community center. Have a conversation about these scams. The more people who know about these tactics, the harder it is for these criminals to find a victim. We have to look out for one another. That's what community is all about. We have to build a wall of awareness so high that these scammers can't climb it. Remember, you have the power. You have the right to hang up. You have the right to say no. You have the right to take your time and verify everything. Your money, your information, and your peace of mind are worth protecting. Don't let anyone rush you or bully you into making a bad decision. You've earned everything you have. Don't let some lowlife on the other end of a phone or computer take it away from you. Stay alert, stay informed, and don't let scammers win.